Hi Scorpio, this is Becky and we are ready to do your December 2017 reading. I have here in front of me Wheel of the Year Tarot, which we usually use. Beautiful deck and very chatty at that. We also have the Rider-Waite Tarot, my trusty Rider-Waite deck in case we need clarification. We will be pulling a card from Archangel Michael's Oracle because he wants to talk to us this month, and we will be pulling a card from the Romance Angels Oracle, and if we need an extra one, we'll pull something from Messages from Your Angels. Now, I just want to remind you, I've already created the sacred space, and we're just about ready to get started. We'll be using the 5-card spread we always use, or most of the time we use, about the relationship spread. So this particular reading is going to be about you and whoever is on your mind when you find this reading. When you arrive here, whoever's been on your mind, it's about you and that person, or in a love relationship. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but I mean in a love sense, so to speak. If you do not have anyone in mind, then just know that your soul is connected on the ethereal plane to your partner, so to speak. You already have that soul connection. You established it before you incarnated in and came here, and that person is out there and they're connecting to you and they feel your energy as well. And so we'll be looking at how best to utilize the energies that come up today so that you can bring them forward into your life and call them in. Now, back to the energies. When we do this reading today, keep in mind not everything that appears here is going to apply to you, most likely. Probably because there's so many people watching that some of these energies may apply to them and not you, and vice versa. Or, I mean, they may all apply. It just depends. I don't know for sure how it's going to go, but I will say this: you always have free will, whether you wish to work with the energies we have here today or whether you do not wish to work with them. That's always up to you, and it is your divine gift and your divine right to choose your own path. Okay? So let me see. Oh, also I'm doing a reduced price this month as a gift to you for personal readings, and also I'm featuring gift certificates as well at the reduced price, and all that information is down below. So right now we are ready to get started. Angels, we are reading for Scorpio. And this is December 2017. We would like to know, what is the general situation between Scorpio and the person that is on their mind or connected to them, the object of their desire. There it is. Thank you, angels. Angels, we would like to know how this person, the object of Scorpio's desire, feels about Scorpio. How this person feels, whoops, these cards are getting a little bit crazy here. How this person feels about Scorpio, angels. How does this person really feel? Is that the one? No. How this person really feels about Scorpio. How this person really feels in December about, there it is, Scorpio. Thank you, angels. Okay, angels, we wish to know how Scorpio really feels about this person. How Scorpio in December 2017 really feels about this person. There it is. Angels, what are the obstacles to a relationship progressing or forming or manifesting? No, relationship this month, in the month of December, a relationship. What are the obstacles to that coming forth for Scorpio and the object of their desire? Relationship, angels. Relationship obstacles. Relationship obstacles. Relationship obstacles for Scorpio, angels. Relationship obstacles for Scorpio. Relationship obstacles for Scorpio. That's it. Whoops, we got 2. Angels, just 1 card for Scorpio. Relationship obstacles. Relationship. There it is. Thank you, angels. Okay. And angels, the last card today, we'd like to know, what is the outcome or advice that you wish to relay to Scorpio regarding the object of their desire in the month of December. Okay, good. It took a while, but we got it. So we're going to turn all the cards over, and then we'll go through them one by one. All right. Okay, so we have Scorpio. We've got the Queen of Cups. This may be you, my dear Scorpio, showing up in the reading today. We have got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, beautiful card, and we have the King of Cups. Notice, Scorpio, we have a bookend here. These two are bookended on both sides of this reading. And so I see this is definitely a couple. This is you or this is you. I don't know which gender, it doesn't matter, but these are representing a couple. The cups signify water and emotion. And because Scorpio is what is called a water sign in astrology, we can say that this is most likely you. Water is your element, Scorpio. Believe it or not, it really is. And this represents you. And there could be another water sign person, which would either be a Scorpio like yourself, or maybe a Pisces, and maybe even our Cancerian friends. The sign of Cancer is also a water sign. So keep that in mind, and it could apply to their rising sign, which you may not know because you'd need a birth time for that, or their moon sign even. So even if they appear to be another element like a fire sign of a Sagittarius or whatever, there could be a very strong element of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in their, what do I want to say, in their wiring, their sort of their soul wiring could very well be a lot of water in there. So we've got a couple on the board. Let's go through them one by one. Okay, Scorpio, in first position, we asked Spirit to tell us what is the general situation between you and the object of your desire, or the soul that you're connected to on the ethereal plane. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So the general situation is one of great promise. It's a card of falling in love. It's a card of being in love with love. It's a card of poems. It's a card of deeply heartfelt emotions and heartfelt communications. It's a card of dreaming, dreaminess, daydreaming, romantic overtures and gestures. It's a beautiful card of budding romance and love. Love felt on a deep emotional level. This is the general situation, Scorpio. And so we could say that the energy is ripe for development in this beautiful energy represented by this queen of, basically, we could call her the Queen of Hearts, because she is a beautiful queen, and she does represent this beautiful dreaminess of love, falling in love, being in love, and the romance of it all. Love sonnets being whispered in someone's ear. This is all what this dreamy queen represents. So that's great. We've got a great situation there. How does the other person feel about you, Scorpio? Let's take a look at this Nine of Wands. Now, this person, let's say, in this photo, you can see, or in this drawing, I should say, what he's doing is he's constructing some kind of a scarecrow. Why? Because he's wanting to ward off any potential event where these birds that are swarming overhead may come down into the field here and eat the crops or whatever he's growing there. But it's a poppy field, so it's kind of interesting. He's sort of preparing, watching and waiting, not quite sure. Maybe he's been through a battle before, and, you know, he still may have vestiges of having had to be on guard, is what I want to say. He has come through some life experiences, and it may be a lot of them, you know, if he's an older person, where he has felt that he had to be on guard and guard against what? Guard against any kind of adversity. Guard, and not just in love, but in any area of life. He's had to always be on guard, on watch, put up some sort of defense. You see these 9 wands? They formed a defensive barrier, and he's going to take precautions by setting up his security system here. And he's got that, you know, going on. But, you know, really, these are poppies. These are flowers. Are all of these birds really going to eat those flowers? No, they're looking for corn or grain or whatever. So he's been through a lot, and he hasn't let down all of his defenses, and he feels like you kind of also are in the same way. He feels that either he cannot fully let down his guard right now, although look at these wands, they're short. Anybody could step over them. So he's just doing this, I've just heard, out of habit. But, or he or she, the genders don't matter here. They're doing it out of habit because it's kind of their natural energy they fall into. But it's not really needed here. He's perfectly safe. These birds aren't interested in those red poppies. No, not at all. So either he feels like he's got to kind of, he's not quite letting down his guard all the way, but he's kind of dipping his toe in the water, or he feels like you're doing that. But my guess is he is embodying this energy, and he feels like he has to kind of put up a little bit of a guard there. Not because of anything specific that you've done, Scorpio, just because that's kind of what he's always done. And so he falls into that energy, but it's unwarranted. Those birds aren't going to do anything. Now, in third position, we've got how you feel about that person, the other person, or this soul connection you've got. And you have the Queen of Pentacles showing up for you, Scorpio. How do you feel about them? You feel like they are a gift. They are the most brightest, shiniest, most wonderful, fabulous, sumptuous, luscious gift that you could possibly imagine. And you're willing to give to them. This card is not a card of effusive giving, but this is a card of great luxury, sumptuousness, enjoying the sensual pleasures of life. You either see them as this, generous, sumptuous, sensual, entertaining. They love to have family and friends over, fine wine, lots of wonderful food, good company. They have a lot of resources at their disposal, and you may see them as this, or you feel like you want to offer this to them, and it could go either way. So you're sold, Scorpio, you're sold on it. And you know what? From looking at these other cards, they are too. It's just that they've kind of, they've kind of fallen into that past behavioral pattern. And I would say it's not going to last, because if I look here at this card in fourth position, what are the obstacles to a relationship with this person? There aren't any. Basically, Scorpio, it's full speed ahead. You've got the Ace of Wands. Look at this beautiful card, this ring, a wreath of flowers, I should say, and all of these ribbons like a maypole. If my history serves, the maypole, which was a spring celebration, I think around the 1st of May in a lot of cultures around in Europe, I believe, the maypole was sort of the symbol of fertility because it's spring. It represents... basically, what's the word I want? It represents, passion. It represents fertility. It is like a fertility symbol, and that's kind of what the maypole dance is all about. It's the mating season. And so this represents passion, fertility, coming together, two bodies and two souls, basically, in a union and a fresh new beginning that's fiery and passionate, full of great desire. So the only obstacle that could ever emerge from this, let me think about that. Well, I don't feel it. I don't even feel it one bit. So I'm not even going to go there because I don't feel that there is an obstacle. I guess if we relate it back to this card, if this is how the other person is feeling like they need to behave, with you, Scorpio, right now, because they're not quite ready to drop down their guard. The challenge would be to establish communication and relation with this person and keep reinforcing this this kind of joy and love and positivity so that they do feel safe enough to drop down that guard to create this passion with you, Scorpio. So the obstacle would be to hurry this along, because this is a card of kind of a little bit of speed. It's a little bit hasty. Yes, thank you, angels. It's a little bit hasty. The wands can be hasty energy. So if there is an obstacle, the obstacle is to slow down, which is represented by this beautiful Queen. Pentacles is a slow energy movement. So slow it down. Don't rush into this, but know that it's on offer. Take your time, because by doing things step by step, this other person will gain the sense of security in this whole relationship or union or coming together with you, and then this will happen in due time. So take your time. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, angels. That's it. That's the potential obstacle to rush. So we're not going to rush. We're going to take our time step by step. And if we do so, what is the outcome? This person is yours, Scorpio. Now, I don't know if this is you or them, but I saw you as this person here, and I see them as this, because look what the evolution is from here. This is their energy now, a little bit guarded, but because you took your time and nurtured, this Queen is one of great nurturing, nurtured this connection in every way possible, not just with money, but with the gift of your own time and your own joy that you gave to them, they are able to evolve from this energy, which is a cautionary energy, to this beautiful, beautiful King. And it's because you are the steady hand, and you didn't rush to get to here. You took your time to let this relationship mellow and develop like a fine wine, and now the other person has emerged as this King. Mature. He's offering his cup. It's a beautiful match. Look at that. It's a beautiful match. I should do it like that. There you go. That's the order. He's looking at her, and she's just clutching that chalice, and he is offering his chalice. In fact, it's almost like he's offering it to her, and she's grasped it with both hands. And that's indeed what I see here, Scorpio. Definitely. Let's go ahead and draw a card from the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Well, angels, we are looking to crown the reading today with a message for Scorpio that will help them in the month of December and going forward. In the month of December, there's two. In the month of December, one card, angels, for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio going forward. That's it. Okay, good. And we're going to draw one from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, we're here with Scorpio. Can you give us one card, Archangel Michael? Archangel Michael, one card for Scorpio to crown the reading in December. December. There it is. Okay, good. Let's take a look at this one. Wow. Look at this, Scorpio. You have got, this could be the one. Remember what we just said about this beautiful King and this beautiful Queen. Genders don't matter, so it doesn't matter if it's two kings or two queens, but it's a couple. So the angels are telling us, and I'm getting angel bumps, which usually means I'm on the right track. This could be the one, this beautiful card. And it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Ah, that's where that energy comes in, Scorpio. Now, if you do not have someone in your life right now, keep the faith. You are connected to this person on the ethereal plane, on the energy plane. You are connected. There is a soul connection already in place. It's always been that way. And now it's your job to bring them into your life. How? Well, by embodying positive thinking, embodying positive self-talk, and faith. It all comes down to faith and living as if you already have the person in your life. Really feeling what it's like to have them. and then they will soon show up for you, Scorpio. Wow, look at this. Archangel Michael says, your children are watched over by angels. Now, it seems like you're saying children. Well, why are children showing up here? Okay. What I am feeling is that, yes, I guess it could be literally children. If you have children and you're concerned about how they are going to react to a new person joining the family. If you're thinking of getting married, or if you're thinking of joining with someone else and bringing them into the family as your partner, maybe you are literally concerned about children. But it's also the child, the inner child in all of us. There's an inner child that's inside this person. And whatever happened to them, they're still carrying a lot of that residual stuff around. But you are healing energy to them, Scorpio. And so they're able to move forward and to embrace their adult, I should say, their mature energy, despite whatever happened when they were children. And so it can be that as well. The inner child, both of you. I just heard it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for both of you to love. And that's what your inner child, yours or the others, or maybe even both of you, might be a little bit frightened by. Is it safe to love? Is it safe to be loved? And Archangel Michael is saying it is safe. It is safe because the angels are watching over this. And there's a prayer at the bottom, and it says, Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So once again, you can take this literally as children, like we said before, or take it as the inner child, your inner child and the other person's inner child. Wow, that is such an interesting reading, Scorpio. Thank you for joining me. I want to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Whatever holidays you celebrate, I wish you peace and richest blessings, and of course, love beyond your wildest dreams. And so it is, and so we let it be.